Hello, my name is Dr. Elizabeth Sinclair, and I'm here to discuss our recent publication, Shared Reading Practices and Early Literacy Promotion in the First Year of Life. Since 2014, the American Academy of Pediatrics and Reach Out and Read have been recommending counseling families to start shared reading from birth. However, at the time of our study, there were no counseling recommendations that focused on children younger than 6 months old. We saw a need to assess the current state of shared reading practices in this age group and study how that may change over the first year as babies grow and develop. Additionally, there had been some concern in the early literacy community that starting shared reading so early would actually discourage families from developing this habit. We aim to investigate shared reading practices during an infant's first year, comparing families who received books starting at 6 months, which is a typical standard Reach Out and Read practice, to those that received books starting in the newborn period. We also developed counseling tools which we implemented universally in our clinics so that all families received standardized counseling on shared reading from birth. We talked with families, libraries, and the early literacy community to help choose books and came up with books that featured stories with animals, books that had rhyming, and books that had a touch and feel component. All of our books were available in English and Spanish. We started with over 220 families, and 1 year later, we're able to follow up 149 families, about half in each group. We compared families who received additional books in the newborn period to the standard practice and found that they continued to practice shared reading at the same rate compared to those who received standard book distribution. More than 90% of families were reading together by 6 months, and more than 60% reported daily reading by 1 year. Among all of our families, there was also an increase in shared reading as a bedtime activity. We found that families who practiced bedtime reading reported reading more frequently overall. Our study suggests that routines play a key role in shared reading. Starting early may develop a lifetime habit, and early book distribution does not change this trajectory. Thank you for listening to this introduction of our publication, Shared Reading Practices and Early Literacy Promotion in the First Year of Life. I hope you enjoy reading our article in detail.